Hi, my name is Jenny Brew from Nomadic Hero. Today I'm going to look at solo ads. What are they? What are they used for? Why are they so popular? And how do they really work? Should you as a beginner be really using solo ads? Stick around and we'll see. If you want to find out about a genuine, structured approach to creating an online business that is honest and has integrity, then check out the link in the description below. You will be pleased to investigate the training that's provided for free in this offer. Now, if you find this video helpful, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet done so down there, and ring the bell for future updates and give me a like. Okay, let's move on. What are solo ads? Solo ads are a way of driving traffic to your landing pages and sales pages by buying clicks from people with big email lists. Solo ads can help to promote your business, are an alternative to Google ads or Facebook ads. It is a pay-per-click form of advertising. Whereas with Google or Facebook, the ad is shown on the search engine site or specified website, solo ads are sent directly to a potential buyer to his or her email box. Now this seems like a great business model. You can sell the emails, make a profit. There are many sellers offering email lists. Unfortunately, many sell either fake emails or they use bots. When solo ads first started a few years ago, some sellers scammed buyers because there was no buyer security. They would take money from the buyer and disappear, or they would arbitrage with cheap traffic from other sources, netting a profit. There are three roles in a solo ad transaction. There's a buyer when you're buying clicks, there's a seller when you're selling clicks, there's a network, and that's a marketplace or a network for solo ad transactions. There's nothing illegal or sinister about the process on the surface, but this is where you need to take care. Caution is encouraged, especially for people who have no previous experience in this industry and who may not know what the right questions to ask are before committing to spending money on solo ads. The real problem is that you cannot claim your money back if you believe that you have received low quality leads. How do solo ads work? A solo ad seller is someone who has built a large email list. They will rent out their list to website owners by sending a guaranteed minimum number of users to a website. These users are referred to as clicks. They will sell solo ads in multiple clicks, like a 100-click solo ad. Every time a solo ad sender sends out an email to drive traffic to the buyer's website, they will see people unsubscribe from their email list. As a result, the solo ad seller has to constantly add new subscribers to their list to replace those that unsubscribe. This never-ending process of adding new subscribers to replace people who unsubscribe is why the solo ad business is referred to as churn and burn. What is reselling? It can take a bit of time and a serious amount of money to build your solo ad list. If you don't have the time or the money to build a list, then you can start selling solo ads by becoming a reseller. Someone that has a very, very large list will sell clicks at a set price. You can then turn around and sell those clicks at a higher price. The difference is your profit. Reselling is one of the fastest ways to enter the solo ad business without having to own your own list. Let's look at the way in which the process works and where the money flows occur in the solo ad world. We've got here a big solo ad seller. This guy has a really big list. Okay. Now at the top of that, it may be, I mentioned resellers. Now the reseller may in fact buy clicks from this guy at a lower price. So he'll get a wholesale price, and this person may in fact also be selling clicks to the solo ad buyers who are represented down here. So both of these people will be selling into the solo ad marketplace. So here's all the little guys, and they're buying solo ads, paying money from Mr. Big, or they're buying it from Mr. Reseller, and they might be paying $1 a click. Let's suppose they pay $1,000 for 1,000 clicks. Okay, so this is provided to them, and what they're giving in return is an email broadcast to some section of this person's list, which is congruent to the industry in which they're working. So probably we would find that the industry would be the make money online niche, for example. Now, if that's the case, it might be for the 1,000 clicks that this little guy gets, this little one here, he may get 300, 400 leads. Let's say, let's put a hopeful aspect on that. But of that 300 or 400 leads, that may only lead to no sales, 3 sales, 5 if he's lucky. Okay, so what I'm referring to here is the process. So the email with the specific link for this little guy would, in theory, lead to a opt-in page here. This is a lead capture page here. And then once an email has been harvested from this, then a sales page would be sent through. Now, there's a problem with this, particularly for newbies. The email may in fact go straight to the sales page, which is not recommended because there is no email gained along the process. So this is always a necessary part of the process. But even with this, you do not know how responsive those people are that have opted in to your list. That's the first thing. This traffic does not know you, that you have no relationship with these people. This is cold traffic to you. The seller would maintain the list is responsive, but at the end of the day, this person doesn't know who you are, and it is cold traffic to you. So what a lot of people may do, solo ad buyers, they may in fact put another step in here, and this step would be aimed at trying to warm up that traffic a little bit. So you'll find there's a lot of communication around about you probably need to have at least 7 interactions with a potential buyer before they will actually engage with you. And the fact is you've only had 1 engagement here. If you put another step in here, which might be a video and telling them who you are and why you're doing certain things, or why you're in this particular business, the aim would be to try and warm up that traffic before you push them onto a sales page. Now, you may in fact introduce an email sequence in here that could be 5 or 6 different emails to try and warm them up first before you put the sales page in front of their eyes. But regardless of that, these are the problems with doing this. There is no relationship with these people, and what you'll find is for the couple of sales that you get in the first round through this, all of these little guys here, they won't get their money back. I mean, they've paid $1,000 first up, and they'll be lucky if they make $100, and I'll go, oh well, I'll just do that all again. And you can burn up money so fast when you're playing with this. And this is why it's always suggested that if you're new to the solo ad game, don't play it until you've got a lot more experience and you know what you're doing. It is a dangerous game to play, and it can get very, very expensive. The people who make the most money in this industry are these guys, because invariably these guys will also have products that can be sold too, and it may be that you buy solo ads from them to sell their products. So they've got a win-win. They make money in the front end here, and then they sell their products, and these guys get a small amount of commission, and guess who gets the rest of it? These guys. So they're just earning a lot of money. The way the process is structured earns them a lot of money, and invariably the little guys don't make very much money at all. In fact, they lose out. Now, it may be that one might be successful and eventually get to a stage where they think, okay, well, maybe I should become a reseller, because it's a quicker way to be a reseller than it is to be one of these guys. So one of these people may in fact move up here, or one might become so successful that they become a Mr. Big as well. That's unusual, but it can happen. So the moral of this story really is that it's not recommended for beginners to even play this game, because the whole situation is stacked up against them from the word go. I have done a previous video called Why Are Solo Ads Toxic for Beginners? If you're interested, there's more information on that video. I will leave a link down below, and at the moment you can see it's referring to it at the top of the screen as well. Moving on. If you are determined to use solo ads, then you should always do due diligence before you get started. You need to look at the solo ad provider and how experienced they are, and by doing a background check on that provider is totally recommended. You should have a look at reviews and feedback on that person to make sure that they aren't fake. It's also important to look at the age of the list. How recently was the list built? When were the subscribers added? A week, a month, a year ago? If the subscribers haven't been added for a period of time, the risk that you run are those subscribers are well and truly unresponsive by this stage. The longer it goes, the more unresponsive they will be. If a buyer's list is mentioned or promoted, then you'd like to know how long it is since those subscribers have actually bought, and how frequently did they actually buy. The more information you can get about that list, the better for you. So let's just wrap up with a summary. Beginners, stay away. If you are not a beginner, always ask lots of questions of the seller. Do your due diligence and start out with a small spend first. Buy 100 clicks solo ad to start. Don't spend a lot of money. Capture the leads on your own list and warm them in a good email sequence, or personally connect with them. This is the best way in which to use the process. Use a funnel. Now, with a funnel, you will obviously have a front-end lead magnet, and what you would be trying to do would be move those subscribers through your funnel to the back end, which is where you would obviously make your money. Now, all parts of your landing page and funnel should be split tested. You should ensure all the clicks are tracked with some tracking software. And last but not least, take care as you move through the solo ad jungle. If you're looking to start an online business, then check out the link in the description below. The link will take you to a source of free training which is excellent, and it's part of a program that I'm doing myself, and so I can fully recommend the information that's there. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel before and you've found that there has been useful information in this video, please, it would be very good if you could subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.